All right, y'all, let's make chicken pot pie Amanda's way. Easy, 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 and it's really good. So what I have right here on my stove, let me turn you and look. I have 1.5 pounds of chicken breast tenderloins. I just cover it with water and I added a tablespoon of chicken bouillon. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna boil it till it's tender. Then I'm gonna pull it off the side of the stove and I'm gonna let it just sit in its juice for 30 minutes. But while this is cooking, I wanted to show you what's gonna go in it in case you wanted to make it along with me. I'm gonna use a can of cream of celery and a can of cream of chicken. Use what you want. To that, this is my favorite mixed vegetables in the world, bird's eye. I use one, I think it's 8 ounces. 10 ounces, ooh. It's a 10-ounce package of mixed vegetables by Bird's Eye. You can use veg oil, you can use whatever you want. I don't care. Of course, you know it's gonna have this in it, heavy whipping cream. And my top for my absolute favorite chicken pot pie is using puff pastry, y'all. Trader Joe's has the best puff pastry in the world. And it comes in a package of 2. And what I did is I've already got one sitting out on my counter. This is what it looks like. While my chicken's cooking, my puff pastry is gonna sit out on my counter and get room temperature. It makes it easier to work with, y'all. And I leave mine in the fridge instead of the freezer. I think it's because I'm gonna use it really quick. So we're gonna let this chicken cook until it's tender. Pull it off to the side. And while it's cooling, we're gonna mix up other stuff. Easy. Okay, while my chicken is cooling down on the stove, let's make our base to this. You want to? And also, my oven is on 400 degrees, preheating. I got me a, it's not really an 8x8. It's not really a 9x9. I don't know what this is. Maybe a 9x6. My bonus mom got this for me for Christmas, and it was filled with fudge. And I love this pan. I don't know where she got it, but it says it's made by Rubbermaid, and it's great. It's great. So I'm gonna spray this in just a minute, but I've got me a small pan, and I'm gonna show you why. So anyways, mixing bowl. Can of cream of celery. If you don't like cream of celery, use your 2 cans of cream of chicken. I'll be honest, I don't like celery at all, but I like cream of celery. Weird. I like the, what's the word I'm looking for? I just like it, okay? It adds a little bit of extra something you can't get out of cream of chicken. So 1 can, what is this? 10.5 ounces. 1 can of cream of chicken, 1 can of cream of celery. I'm just gonna mix it up real quick. I'm gonna take 1 10-ounce bag of frozen mixed vegetables by Bird's Eye. Use what you want. I didn't cook these. I just took them straight out of the freezer. And I'm just gonna mix them up in there just like that. If you wanted to add you some potatoes to it, go for it. Do it, do what you want. Again, make it your own. I'm gonna add about 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream. You know me and heavy whipping cream. We're side by side. So I'm gonna mix that up. I'm gonna grab my spices we're gonna add to this because we gotta add a little flavor and grab my chicken. Okay, to this, I'm gonna add some minced onion. I'm just measuring with my heart. About a 1/2 teaspoon if you wanna guess. About a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. Again, measuring with my heart. Gotta have garlic on everything. A teaspoon of this Kinder's roast chicken. Kinder's is my absolute favorite spice in the whole world. I love it. I love it. Every time I go to Sam's, I come out with more Kinder's. All right, I'm gonna mix her up. I'm gonna cut up my chicken, and I'm gonna see if it's consistency that I want. And then I add something to this one. This is a little bit of a fancier chicken pot pie. In my cookbook is the most amazing chicken pot pie recipe. It's almost identical to this, except I'm changing the crust and a little bit of stuff because we're going a little bougie today. All right, our chicken is cut up. Still a little hot, but not bad. It is 1.5 pounds of chicken tenderloins. Just use 1.5 pounds of whatever you want. And I seasoned mine as you've seen. And I'm not gonna add any salt to this because I had the chicken bouillon in my water, and the cream of chicken and cream of celery also has sodium in it, and I don't want it real salty. I'm not a real big salt person. This is what this is looking like. I want it a little bit more juicier, so you know what I'm gonna do? I've got some homemade chicken broth left in my pan. I'm gonna get me a measuring cup, and I'm gonna put a little bit in it. 1/2 cup. I do a little bit at a time to get it to the consistency that I want. I'm just slinging. That's actually just enough. It's perfect. Now I'm going to keep the rest of mine and put it in the freezer. This is what you want. All right. Now, I add about a half a cup of Colby Jack cheese to this. Like I said, we're bougieing it up. Why not? Why not? My husband's cooking supper tomorrow night because I can't, because I'm having that procedure done in the morning. He's making tacos. So we'll see if he films for y'all or not. I'm gonna see if I can talk him into getting in the kitchen. Wouldn't that be fun? All right, here we go. Let me grab my spray. I've got my pan sprayed up real good. We're gonna dump our mixture in here just like that. Smells really good too. This is a good old comfort hearty meal. Hopefully be some leftover I can come home and eat tomorrow since I can't get my butt off the couch for 24 hours. Who knows if I can sit still that long. You know how hyper I am. All right, now here comes our puff pastry. And it's been laying out on my counter this entire time, just getting nice and friendly. Pull it off of here, and this is what I do. I love puff pastry. Put it over my pan. Whoop, whoop. Just like that. See this? Kind of stretch it to where this is a perfect size fit pan. Wow. See that? Perfect fit. I'm gonna poke gently, just a little bit of some holes in it. Wrong knife, Heather. Got a drawer full of knives, just like this. Just to air it out some. I should have made a pretty design, but you know me. All right. I did not go all the way through. I've got me 2 tablespoons of butter I have melted in the microwave. We're gonna brush it on top to give it that pretty glaze. It'll look golden brown and shiny. Give it a little bling bling since we're bougie today. The steak bites are in the crock pot and they smell really good. I'm gonna tell y'all funny about me. I put everything in my crock pot. I went to check them about 30 minutes later to stir them up, and I didn't have my crock pot plugged in. I was like, good job, Amanda, good job. Imagine that. Imagine me doing something like that, y'all. All right, here we go. A bougie chicken pot pie, 400. We're gonna check her at 30 minutes.